right, let's try something different. So this is a tool I've been working on in the background. This is a debug tool meant to help demonstrate how Basis works and what it's comprised of. Because in simple terms, a basis is made out of three directions, and that these three directions create like the space for a shape to exist inside of. And more specifically, it's made of three vector threes. And using this tool, you can preview what those vector threes look like. You can go in and change each of the components in the vector threes. And you can also rotate the entire basis to see not only visually, but also the values of how each component is affected by rotation. You'll notice in the top left, there's a little thing that says is orthonormalized. For some reason in Godot, even though a basis, when it's already orthonormalized, is rotated, it should maintain, its volume. It should stay orthonormalized. But there's some floating point trickery that causes any sort of change in the basis to make it become not orthonormalized. So by pressing this button, we fix that. It shifts ever so slightly to a point that's not even really visible when you're looking straight at it. There are some minor changes that you can pick up on, but it's still not a whole lot. You have a reset button over here so that you can reset it back to normal. If you go ahead and mess everything up, you can add in like huge numbers to see like what it would be like if all the axes were just all over the place. And with this, my hope is just to make it feel, a little bit less confusing as to what a basis is made out of and what each of its components represent. I will definitely be improving upon this to make it look better, and I'll definitely be fixing a few bugs that you can see already. Like I don't have draw order done correctly. This is all being done by drawing 3D spaces in 2D, and I'm storing those 3D spaces in curve 3D resources inside of a path. Those are 3 path nodes. But my hope is just to make it easier. I'll add some other helper stuff to make it look nice. Maybe I'll clean up the UI a little bit. And maybe even add extra explanations as to why we need certain things. My hope is to eventually expand this to cover stuff like aligning a basis to a normal by virtue of using dot products between 2 already known axes to create the final axis, or taking like a direction and your known up direction, or like a normal versus your known moving direction, and then creating the corresponding basis based on that. I don't think my math was super sound when I said it aloud like that, but that's just me improvising. In any case, I totally want to open source this and work more on it, but this has already stolen way too much time that I should have been dedicating to other stuff. But hopefully I'll be able to get it out of the factory at some point and share it with people. I've already got like a build that works and that you can go and check it out just in a very basic capacity. But yeah, this is what I've been working on, and this was my little recording demo.